desperate means, desperate measures, energy coming in. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what that's all about. So, who has this energy coming in? So, there is this coins card coming in. There is also swords coming in. That's it. 6 of coins. So the 6 of coins energy is one of accepting help, charity, and generosity. So someone has been placed in, what did I tell you, this particular predicament, or they feel they could be placed in this predicament. Also, someone else is going through something coming in with the Knight of Swords. So someone feels like they have to push through and head forwards in a way that is going to be kind of like forceful. With the Knight of Swords, they have haste, there's action, and charging ahead. So they feel the need to charge ahead about something, with something that's going on. And that is someone who is having this desperate means, desperate measures energy. So keep that. That's what I'm getting here. Let's see what else we have here. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups also. So just taking a minute to review the Queen of Swords shows, okay, that it lets us know that someone wants to be honest, or they are being honest. They're very astute, and they're very this is perceptive. That is the word that's on the tip of my tongue here. That is exactly what energy this person has, who has this desperate means, desperate measures energy as well. So they are taking this step towards having to do something, feeling like they're super inclined to do something in this spirit of honesty, astuteness, and perceptiveness. And then there's, again, that Page of Cups right there. And taking a look at the Page of Cups, it lets us know that the other energy that's coming in is one of puppy love, creativity, dreaminess, art for some people. So this is an artistic move for some. Someone is very dreamy, very creative, and in love. This is an innocent type of inspirational. They can give inspiration. They can get inspiration. They are open to this inspiring energy here, and they're giving off this inspiring energy. They also have this desperate means for desperate measures outlook at this point in time. Okay, so we have here this is the Four Swords. That is ambivalence. Then there was this is the Three of Swords in reverse. So, okay. And this is the, what was that, like 7? Yeah, the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Rods, and then the Hangman is coming in reverse too. So these are in reverse. So also coming in here is someone feeling the need to defend their stance or their point of view here. All right. So let's take a very close-up look at all of this, because this is someone who is coming in with the desperate means, desperate measures energy too. So with the 4 of Swords, okay, so this person is, for some people, this is just a time to recuperate, to really think about what to do in a worst case scenario here. This likely is someone who they've had something happen. So, you know, this could mean that they might need to get some actual help. Like someone could have had an accident, or something could have happened to them. And some people, for some people, this is a sign of some hospitalization going on here, or possible hospitalization. The energy that's coming in is one of rest, one of preparation, and observation. So someone could be observing how someone else is acting, and they could be trying to set themselves up to get out of a predicament where they feel like, you know, okay, they've observed that this person is really not mentally stable, or this person is really just too pushy to some degree. This is all about preparing what to do. Again, observing what's going on around them and where it could be leading. You know, observing whether or not someone is in a rush to do something versus stagnant, pulling their legs. You know, they may feel that they can't trust someone to move forwards in some way. So they're observing the actions of others here. And then they're moving into this desperate means, desperate measures mindset. And like I said, this 3 of Swords was coming in reverse. So straight from the Kauai Tarot pamphlet, when there is this 3 of Swords reversed, there is some forgiveness there. There is recovery there. And there's even some optimism from being disappointed, from feeling disappointed. So that means that someone could actually move forwards and be desperate to move forwards. Mm-hmm. And then there is, here are the Wands. So with the Rods coming in, let's take a close up of the energy that's associated with Rods. First of all, that is going to be energy that is defensive, first and foremost. And in addition to being someone who feels like they have to defend themselves there is also being under siege. This feeling of someone is desperate means desperate measures, because they feel under siege. They feel like, okay, they can go this route, they can go another route. They do feel under siege, and they may want to escape. They may want to be defiant. Someone may be saying, look, this is the deal. And they're saying, no, that's not, I'm going to go out fighting if this is the deal. They are very defiant. They want to challenge the general stance or the general circumstances, the modus operandi, I said, operandi. They want to challenge something. They're like, no, I'm not going to take this sitting down. I'm going to try to make a move. I'm going to put forth my best effort. Maybe I can get out of being in this under siege predicament. Maybe I can't, but I'm going to try. I'm going to go for it. And then there's that hangman. Whew. So if someone's feeling under siege and then a hangman is right next to it, and then they have the forgiveness, but they're still feeling under siege, what does that mean? So let's just take a really a real close-up look of why this is coming in here backwards or upside down in reverse. So hangman reverse in the pamphlet is going to be like opposite. You know, it's a screeching halt coming in for this person who has been feeling under siege. Okay, so with it being in reverse, it's laziness, manipulation, and insecurity all mixed up. So this person feels this sense of insecurity because something has happened, something has occurred. They've also been manipulated. And while they want to look at the world from a different perspective, that's maybe not so, it could even be somewhat of a paranoid type of feeling because things have gone a certain way time and time again. They may be feeling like, okay, I've been manipulated. Why should I put forth effort? And then at the same time, they want to come out of it. And so they're like, okay, I'm not going to take this lying down. But then they have this, I feel like it's somewhat of a dual feeling of like, okay, do I do this or this? So they're trying really, really hard to come through this insecure moment in time in their lives where they're feeling, you know, I'm getting that there is this sense of magician reversed coming in with the hangman, because I feel like they have the ability to move forwards because they have the capacity, and yet they're very, very insecure. So it's like, you know, what do they do? They're coming through as someone, I'm getting that they're a magician to the point where they are able to do certain things to try to move forwards from something that's going on. And yet the hangman is coming in too. So I'm doing some crystal reading here too. I mean, there's still the star, so there's some hope. But then the hangman is there, so they've got time that they've been dealing with. They've been suspended in time, but now something is notifying them that the time's up and they're not going to be suspended in time anymore. So that is this extra push that they're having to defend what they really want in their life. If they can't have one thing, because they were disappointed to a certain extent. They want to bounce back from that disappointment. They want to defend where they originally stood, what they originally wanted from a relationship. And then they got suspended in time. They were suspended in time, but I'm getting this magician energy from them. And it's an opposite. If they're no longer suspended in time with the reversal, then they either don't believe this. It's hard for them to believe with their insecurity coming in, with the way things have been going, how ambivalent they are, and all this disappointment that they're trying to bounce back from. All this criticism. Okay, criticism was leading into this clarifier here. They want to defend themselves through this. Okay, now there's no more time here. This insecurity of whether or not they can move forwards. So I'm getting that someone is conflicted. Very conflicted. So yeah, they're feeling conflicted. I'm getting that they felt stifled for a while. And now they have this opportunity to move forwards, and there's still that insecurity there. And they're not pulling from, they're insecure, even though they do have, an ability to be confident, but then they just don't feel confident like they're supposed to feel. They want to make sure they move forwards in forgiveness. They're leaving no stone unturned. And so for them, it's more about what does the universe want? Because they were disappointed previously. And knowing that they're going to be able to move forwards because time is, it's brought them to this point to where they can move forwards. They still feel that insecurity. It's not that they can't see it here. I feel like this is someone who is a bit intuitive and they can see it, and yet they want to believe it so bad that they just feel like they can't. And they also feel like they need to defend themselves. It's like no more. They want to move forwards now. They pretty much are done being in this situation where either they or someone else are biding their time here, but it's still not quick enough for them. They don't have the security in themselves, even though they're coming in as being having mastered some concepts here. They still feel like they have to fight tooth and nail for what they want. And to get out of something that they don't want, they probably would go back towards something, but it's not this other thing that they're defending themselves from. It's almost like a devil you know is better than the devil you don't type of energy here that I'm getting. So this is what's behind that, all of the fuss, all of the desperate means for desperate measures fuss that's going on. So I hope that that can clarify what's going on for some of you, because it is a little confusing on the outer skirts of the energy that I'm seeing coming through here. But that's what is at the basis of it at the end of the day. It's a little complicated, but the tarot has broken it down for y'all. The tarot has broken it down for you guys. So since this is an open live, I'm going to give anybody who wants to come in and ask any questions time to come in. There is an Aries who they've been having someone on their mind, and this person is deceased. It's likely to be someone who was Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And the reason why someone has been coming in is because you have something going on to where you need to make some sort of, you need to take action. And this is divine encouragement for you to move forwards when it comes to taking action with something that's going on. There's also someone who is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And you have either been daydreaming, or whenever you do sleep, you have this Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person who has passed, who is on your mind so much that they're coming through subconsciously. And they're coming through because it's an example of discipline there that you are turning into a concrete manifestation in your life. This is the beginning of being able to follow their example. That's what's going on. Someone has experienced some pain, or someone has backstabbed you. This is likely to have been your karmic, and you've been dreaming about a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person recently after this occurred with this karmic, where they really just came across as being two-faced. And you've dreamed about this water sign because this is an encouragement for you to continue to work ahead. If you were working on something with this karmic, let them go. If they want to go, let them go. Don't give them a hard time about it, because this is something that you're going to be able to do on your own. And you're going to be able to really accomplish something big. And you're going to feel good about your accomplishment. That's what's coming in here. There's a Scorpio, too. And Scorpio, you have been dreaming about a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And you're being encouraged as you move towards something coming true for you. There's something fantastic that you have wanted, and it's coming to pass. There's some wonderful energy coming in for you. This is meant to really keep you from being too shocked about something happening that is going to happen for you, something that you wanted to happen. There is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. And you have had an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person whose energy has come through for you. And this person, you've likely dreamed about this person who has been deceased. And this is an encouragement for you to continue moving on your journey. Don't hold yourself back here. This is about you entering a better phase of existence, a better phase of your life. And this is just to let you know that this is meant to happen for you to move forwards in safety. There's an Aquarius. And you have likely had something that has given you pause, because it's been a bit upsetting. And you may end up having this Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person, if you haven't already, come to you in a dream, just to further a message of spirituality being ever present in your life, leading you in the right direction here. That's what's coming in. So there has been something spiritual manifesting in your life. If there are any questions or comments coming in, I guess I'll wrap up this reading. Thanks for tuning in.